Alright, so this is my build for open world PvP. I'm wearing one Maelstrom Greatsword with damage magical poison, which is for stam and magic, mostly because the resources on some people here are fucking insane. Clever Alchemist Bow with the weapon damage enchant. You want to always light attack weave so you can get your ultimate back with the decisive, and also to proc the weapon damage enchant. Wearing 4 Clever Alchemist on body. So it's boots, legs, chest, and helmet. I'm wearing 1 Molekena well fitted just for the decreased sprint and roll dodging. And then the rest is in pen. And then I've got 5 Bone Pirate, 2 on body, 3 jewelry, all weapon damage. And this is what my stats look like buff and stealth. That's what I got in stealth, and then out of stealth. And of course, you've got the relentless focus going, so you get 8% more damage. Basically, this build just revolves around heavy attack and in-cap. In-cap is going to be your best friend. It's where most of your damage comes from. Helps you set up burst. Always want to be light attacking to proc your poison and also proc this enchant. You'll be well around 5k weapon damage with continuous attack. And of course my crit resist is at 3k. You would want to be a vampire, but you don't have to. It's just better to get the extra stam and magic regen, and it makes you tankier whenever you're going to cloak and you're really low health. That's why I'm running Dark Cloak. It gives you minor protection, which reduces your damage taken by 8%. So if you're low health, use Dark Cloak and rally up, and then pull yourself out with vigor, and then dodge roll and go back into cloak if you have to. My skill setup is Expert Hunter, Ambush, Surprise Attack, Masteria, Rally, and In-Cap. I use Expert Hunter just for the extra crit, because there's some people who don't run crit resist inside Cyrodiil anymore, and the extra weapon damage from it is also nice. Ambush is to empower your In-Cap on people who don't know how to counter it, and also as your gap closer. Surprise Attack main spammable, Fear, your CC, and Rally, of course, your heal. Back here I've got Resolve and Vigor, Relentless Focus, Poison Injection, Shuffle, Dark Cloak, and Soul Tether. Vigor, you always want to have it up as much as possible. Your Relentless Focus, this has to be up 100% of the time if you want to get max damage on everything. You are constantly proccing your Assassin Scourge because all the light attack weaving that you're doing, every single time you buff up, always light attack, light attack, light attack. Right after you use an ability, just light attack until you proc it, and then recast it, of course. It helps out so much, and especially since you've got Decisive on the bow, it gives you ultimate back, or it gives you a chance to get ultimate back. I choose Decisive over defending just because I feel like I'm already tanky enough, and I'm not going to be on this bar for too long either. Dark Cloak, like I said, for the reduced damage. Shuffle, of course, to not be hit as much. It was nerfed by 5%, but it's still fine since you're in all medium. It lasts 23 seconds, so you don't have to recast it as much. And whenever you do have to recast it, usually do it after a CC break. That way it costs literally around no stamina. And Poison Injection is going to be your execute, basically. You want to keep this up all the time and refresh it. You can set this up pretty good burst if you have, I guess, relatively good timing. Because if you hit them with the heavy attack, surprise attack, and then this ticks at the same time while they're below half, they're going to go super low and they'll get on the defensive super easy. Soul Tether is just that, oh shit, I need to heal ultimate if you're fighting up against a group. And you're already going to be pretty tanky with this, and Your crit resist is pretty high. I feel like I can get out of most situations with Dark Cloak if you absolutely have to. But you can stay inside fights with Soul Tether up. And let's see, anything else? No, that's it. You want to have Undaunted, just try and get a lot of your magic or stam. Or it's just good for the 2% max health. Everything is just good, but you only get 2% since you're in all medium. Redguard for the race. You could be any race you want. I've used it on an orc. It's still pretty good. Get it relatively around the same stats. It's just you don't get the adrenaline rush. This is really good for sustain, even though you already have so much. It's just whatever you feel comfortable playing with. You could use this build with literally anything because of the regen so high. The only thing that would really suffer is your stam, but say you have like Imperio or something, you won't have to put these 12 points into health. You could just put them into stam and even it out basically. I'm using the Warrior Mundus, that way I can get the weapon damage. That's my weapon damage stats, just with the rally. And this is fully buffed up once more. So it's a really good burst build, and you don't use any proc sets other than, you know, your Clever Alchemist proccing, and see your physical resist and spell resist go up whenever you cloak, so it makes you kind of tanky, and also whenever you fear. So even though you're in all medium, it's still pretty hard for them to kill you. Now for the CP, I use 61 into Warlord just for that almost 12% decrease in cost for stamina. Then I have 6 points into Magician. It's just a little something to reduce the cost of Cloak and your Relentless and Fear and all. Mooncalf 94% just because I feel like the extra 1% could be better over here. And 39%, just 10% for a reduced stamina cost of Roll Dodge and Break Free. You have 5% more with the Molekena Shoulder, so it's up to 15%, so I don't have to put in too much there. I use 24 points into Blessed just to increase my healing. It honestly does make a difference. Even though you have such high weapon damage and all, it'll heal you a lot. And I use 94% into Mighty just because, like I said, the extra 6 points that you put in there can be better off put somewhere else. So I have 82 in Precise Strikes. Just for, like I said, the crit damage. Whenever you crit with this build, you deal stupid amount of damage. Piercing, you don't really need any. Thaumaturge, none either. Piercing, sharpened Maelstrom Greatsword. You don't have to have a Maelstrom Greatsword to use this build, but it's preferred. 80 points into Resistant for crit resist. 60 points, just split it in between both. If you find yourself running into more magic or whatever, you know, just set up however you want. I usually just go 60-60 so I can get enchained. And then I have the rest into Resistant so I can get that 3k crit resist. And that's the build. I'll see you guys in the
Hold up, another wave coming. Hit the ground, we're running. You and I fall all the way. Listen, and my demons calling. So tired, I'm crawling, but I know you're here to stay. Smile for the camera, cause the world's on fire. Cheers to the moment when the walls run wild. I'll be holding on with you. Dance with the devil in the pouring rain. Sharks in the water, but it's all the same. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on with you. Yeah, the flash is stunning. Two pistols gunning, you and I, we shoot the same.